Deadly Rainbow Fentanyl Alert. Article by Ella Skye. Published by newparenting.net. October 6, 2022. New serious danger arises for our kids and ourselves. Experts say that only 2 milligrams of fentanyl can kill a grown person. Needless to say how dangerous it is for our little ones. Pills circulating currently around 20 states are in form of 30 milligrams. Agents with the Drug Enforcement Administration said their latest seizure of rainbow fentanyl is the largest ever in New York, with 15,000 brightly colored pills containing the drug found hidden in children's toys. The pills are multicolored and bite-sized and might attract kids. The agency's special agent in charge of the New York division said that the materials are supplied by the Chinese, and the Mexican cartels make the drugs. Unequivocally, Mexico and China are an existential threat to the United States, said DA Special Agent in Charge Frank Tarantino. This is every parent's worst nightmare. What is fentanyl? How did danger of it sneak into our lives? Pharmaceutical fentanyl is a synthetic opioid, approved for treating severe pain, typically advanced cancer pain. It is 50 to 100 times more potent than morphine. It is prescribed in the form of transdermal patches or lozenges and can be diverted for misuse and abuse in the United States. Where does fentanyl come from? While Mexico and China are the primary source countries for fentanyl and fentanyl-related substances trafficked directly into the United States, India is emerging as a source for finished fentanyl powder and fentanyl precursor chemicals. When epidemic of fentanyl become a problem? Drug dealers have used fentanyl analogs as an adulterant in illicit drug supplies since 1979, with fentanyl-related overdoses clustered in individual cities. The modern epidemic of fentanyl adulteration is far broader in its geographic distribution, production, and number of deaths. Overdose deaths roughly quadrupled, going from 8,050 in 1999 to 33,091 in 2015. From May 2020 to April 2021, more than 100,000 Americans died from a drug overdose, with over 64% of these deaths due to synthetic opioids like fentanyl and its analogs. Street names apace: China Girl, Chinatown, China White, Dance Fever, Goodfellas, Great Bear, He-Man, Poison, and Tango and Cash. What does it look like? Fentanyl pharmaceutical products are currently available in many forms. Visit an article for details. Clandestinely produced fentanyl is encountered either as a powder or in counterfeit tablets. Fentanyl sold alone or in combination with other drugs such as heroin or cocaine. How is it used? Fentanyl reported to be injected, snorted, sniffed, smoked, taken orally by pill or tablet, and spiked onto blotter paper. Fentanyl patches are abused by removing its gel contents and then injecting or ingesting these contents. Patches have also been frozen, cut into pieces, and placed under the tongue or in the cheek cavity. Intense, short-term high, temporary feelings of euphoria, slowed respiration and reduced blood pressure, nausea, fainting, seizures, death. How does it affect the body? Similar to other opioid analgesics, it causes similar effects include other opioids such as morphine, hydrocodone, oxycodone, hydromorphone, methadone, and heroin. How fentanyl kills? Fentanyl produces effects such as relaxation, euphoria, pain relief, sedation, confusion, drowsiness, dizziness, nausea and vomiting, urinary retention, pupillary constriction, and respiratory depression. Each person's ability to tolerate a drug varies. But fentanyl is so powerful that even one dose or hit can cause an overdose in a healthy individual. Even worse, you can overdose without knowing it. How? By taking another substance, which had fentanyl mixed in. Fentanyl mixes easily with drugs like heroin, cocaine, methamphetamine, and MDMA. While none of those are safe per se, adding fentanyl makes them far more dangerous. If you don't know what you're actually taking, and end up taking fentanyl too, your body may not handle the drug's impact, resulting in an overdose. Signs of a fentanyl overdose may include extreme drowsiness, lightheadedness, or dizziness. Difficulty walking, standing upright, or using one's limbs. Big changes to mental status, slurred speech, confusion, irrational actions, and/or aggressiveness. Bluish or purplish lips, hands, feet, or fingernails. Noticeably slowed or shallow breathing. Some people may stop breathing altogether or make gurgling noises like they're drowning. Very small pupils. Unconsciousness. If you suspect fentanyl overdose, call 911 immediately. If a person has overdosed on fentanyl, they need treatment with naloxone as soon as possible. Many police officers carry Narcan for this reason. If your loved one are using fentanyl, reach out to SAMHSA's national helpline, 1-800-487-4889. Please be very vigilant of fentanyl. Report to DA 1-877-792-2873 if you notice it's being used or distributed. Pay very special attention to any candies your children consume. Have a conversation with your teenagers now. Protect yourself and your loved ones. Stay safe. Contact me advice@newparenting.net or dial 888-857-8044. Subscribe to my posts and publications.